Okay, well, this is the Icom IC551, and this is the D version, which obviously is D for display. Anyway, the 551 was a very popular model back in its day, and normally I can always tell you who the last owner is because it's me. But I rarely can tell you who the first owner was. But in this case, I can tell you who the first owner was because they would have bought this brand new Department of Communications with their own identification label. So this has had a history with radio inspectors at some, well, when it was new at least, and from there would have went to auction, I'm sure, at some stage. It's got the really nice original Icom mic that came with the 551s. These are an all mode unit, so basically AM, FM, sideband, CW, etc. So nice that it covers so much. And today we're just having a look at whether it works, which is always a promising positive if the things do work. This one's been sitting around for quite a while with my bits and pieces, and I just thought let's just pull it out and have a little look. So let's just see if we've got any power. We're on the 8924. Let's just go to FM, actually, might be better. And I thought I'd pull out the 8924, 8924C, which we don't use very much at all these days, to be honest. I've got a couple other service monitors, but I thought, what the heck, let's pull that out. As you can see, the 89, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so you can see the deviation up in the top corner there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So the deviation, is quite high on this actually. It's probably, averaging 6 to 7 kilohertz, but certainly gives it a bit of noise. Now on power, let's have a look. 10 watts, which is about what they were. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, which is good. Now the great thing about that, let's say I change frequency on this, and just trying to remember this model have the 1 meg up? Trying to remember now. No, you know what I'm thinking of is the Kenwood 9000 has a 1 meg up. That's right. So we would just go to TS function and let's throw ourselves up the band a bit. And just to give you an idea of the 8924C, it's a pretty smart device because it just has a quick look at the signal and says you've moved up to 50.473 and picks that up straight away, which is quite nice. So, yep. So this is a bit of a look at the 8924C at the same time, not meant to be, but I haven't played with this for a good year or so. And, well, actually, Bob, if you're watching this, it's more than a year, isn't it? Because it came back to me Christmas last year. I've fired it up, sorry, but I haven't really had a play like this. Anyway, so certainly transmitting nicely this. If we go to sideband now, this is why I like my Motorola monitor. Even though sideband 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, and probably more likely upper sideband on 6 meters, 1, 2, 3, hello, 1, 2, 1, 2, and we're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hello, hello, 1, hello, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. So you're going to get pretty much the same sort of power as what you did on FM, just a little bit more. Okay, so let's go back to 50.110, and let's have a listen to its receiver, and we'll come off of TS and we'll go back to the little increment there. So we take that back to 50.110, and on the nice little function on the 8924, 50 point, I've got to change there, is on the frequency we want to put there 50.110. oh, if I learned to type it'd be better, wouldn't it? Sorry, we'll fix that. Okay, try again. It wants to cancel me off, of course. I'll get out of there. See, when I make a mistake, I make a good one, don't I? Right, go back to there. 50.110 this time. Put a few zeros in there. I normally know, by the way, I go to the invalid keystroke. So basically, we're going to come down, come out of there. And we're going to put some receive into this little fella. Just hang on, I've just got to adjust something actually. Yeah, I just needed my other hand. I was just like, I thought, have I got the squelch wound up way up? And I have. Alright, so we're putting in about 1.26 microvolts. Let's just take it down to about, oh, I can just see this thing. 0.5 a microvolt. Yeah, there we go. 0.5 will do, which is nice. Now, actually it's very noise free at 0.5, which tells me that it's going to go down a lot further. It is too. It's still receiving quite noise free, 0.12, 0.0. Yeah, just, I can still hear it, 0.06, 0.05, just starting to lose it at 0.44046, so not bad. So let's come up a bit. And how's that? The old 50 microvolts is around about S9 is pretty close. So pretty happy with that. And let's go back to TX test so we get rid of that noise. Alright, so what does it actually sound like? Let's have a listen. If we have a look up here and on some sideband resolution, 1 2 1 2 1 2. Where am I? 1 2 1 2. Oh, I need to go to upper sideband. Sorry. Oops. It's better. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 1 2. Okay. Turn that down. That was one of the more off-frequency tests I've ever done, but them to the brakes. But yeah, certainly sounding okay. So the IC551, great all-mode unit that basically you can run, perfect to, run 10 watts into, say, the 161 amps that are on 6 meters, etc. And those amps will come with a preamp as well. The 551 was definitely set up for an amp of your choice. You pretty much took that 10 watts and ran it into whatever you chose to run it into. But this one's really clean though. For its age, it's really amazing because they're not a particularly new unit, as you're probably guessing. 80s, I think, late 80s, early 90s. But there's certainly something that was very before their time in a lot of respects. I always love these. You'll see, we'll do a review on a few of the other series around that era. We've got 2 meter examples. We've actually got quite a few different ones. I'm going to have to pull them out to remind myself. But anyway, that's the IC551, the D version, the digital. I don't know that this one's going to be staying because I actually have a brand new one of these in the box, would you believe? So drop me a line if, obviously if you're interested in it. It's not actually a for sale advert as such, but it is sort of silly that we're hanging on to it because we've got a brand newie. So although that one, I'd almost trust this one better because we've tested it. That one's been sitting in the box all its life. So I don't know, sometimes the one that's working might be the one, so it could be the better one. Alright, 73s from VK3CM, JDW229, Tangambalenga, Northeast Victoria. All the best.